Hello beautiful people, it's your girl the alien cat and welcome back to another ARK tutorial. Today I will be going over the different types of DAS, how to make them, and how to paint with them. So let's hop right to it. When you first start out, you'll be making dyes in the cooking pot. You can also make them in the industrial cooker, but that will be sometime else. And yes, I'm recording this during the Christmas event thingy, so which I really should check out, but okay. Anyway, so back to the video. You will be making dyes within the cooking pot, but for this video I will be making everything in the S Plus industrial cooker. You don't need the S Plus, it just makes things more convenient for me, more comfortable, but everything that I'm doing in the industrial cooker can also be done within the cooking pot. It will just take a bit longer than it does, but here you can see all of the dyes and everything, and we're going to go over each and every one of them so that you can either write them down or take a screenshot or however you want. So for the blue, you need 15 azula berries, 2 charcoal. Now you also need water. Within the cooking pot, you won't have an irrigation system like you will have in an industrial cooker. You will need to use either water skins or water jars or whatever within the cooking pot itself, because you know it's a cooking pot, it's primitive. So yeah, I will also be showing you guys what each dye looks like, and we're going to be painting with them. So I'm just going to make one batch of this dye like so. And there we have the dye in the industrial cooker. It's very fast. It's going to be pretty slow in the cooking pot, but that's okay. So again, you need 15 azul berries, charcoal. We're going to go over all the dyes. So for the red, you need 2 charcoal and 15 tinto berries. For the yellow dye, you need 15 amar berries and 2 charcoal. For the green, you need 9 amar berries, 9 azul berries, 2 charcoal. For the orange dye, you need 9 amar berries, 2 charcoal, 9 tinto berries. For the purple, you need 9 azul berries, 2 charcoal, 9 tinto berries. For the brown dye, you need 6 amar berries, 3 azul berries, 2 charcoal, and 9 tinto berries. For the black dye, you need 2 charcoal and 15 narco berries. Now, when you're first starting out, use this cautiously, because you're going to be using the narco berries for taming, making the narcotics and stuff. So use with caution, I guess. For the white dye, you're going to need 2 charcoal and 15 stem berries, and again, use this with caution because you may be using the stem berries in order to make a stimulate. So those were all the basic colors. Now we're going to go to the slightly more advanced ones. What I mean by that is that you're not going to be using charcoal for these. You're going to be using gunpowder. And when you're first starting out, I would recommend you wait until you have access to a lot of gunpowder. But yeah, we're going to go over those now. And apparently I'm dying of thirst, so hang on a second. Okay, let's head back to the DAS. Now we're at the forest green. So for that, you need 7 amar berries, 7 azul berries, 1 gunpowder, 4 narco berries. For the parchment coloring, you need 12 amar berries, 1 gunpowder, 6 stem berries. For the pink dye, you need 1 gunpowder, 6 stem berries, and 12 tinto berries. For the royalty, you need 7 azul berries, 1 gunpowder, 4 narco berries, and 7 tinto berries. For the silver color, you need 1 gunpowder, 6 narco berries, 12 stem berries. For the sky color, you need 12 azul berries, 1 gunpowder, 6 stem berries. For the tan color, you need 4 amar berries, 1 azul berry, 1 gunpowder, 6 stem berry, 7 tinto berry. For the tangerine color, you need 7 amar berries, 1 gunpowder, 4 narco berries, 7 tinto berries. And these are also a little bit different. Their base is no longer gunpowder, it's actually spark powder. So for the mud, you need 4 amar berries, 1 azul berry, 6 narco berries, 1 spark powder, and 7 tinto berries. For the magenta coloring, you need 9 azul berries, 1 spark powder, 9 tinto berries. For the cantaloupe, I think it's called, you need 7 amar berries, 1 spark powder, 4 stem berries, 7 tinto berries. For the cyan coloring, you need 6 amar berries, 12 azul berries, 1 spark powder. For the slate coloring, you need 12 narco berries, 1 spark powder, 6 stem berries. For the brick coloring, you need 6 narco berries, 1 spark powder, 12 tinto berries. For the navy coloring, you need 12 azul berries, 6 narco berries, 1 spark powder. For the olive coloring, you need 12 amar berries, 6 narco berries, and 1 spark powder. Those were all of the dyes that you can make on the ARK, so I will be making a batch of each in order for me to be able to show you guys what they look like when you paint them and also how to actually paint with them. So I will be right back with you guys once I have all of the dyes ready. Alright, we are pretty much done. Now I'm going to gather all of the dye into my inventory and we are going to start painting things. Now in order to actually paint, you need to unlock the brush engram. I think it's actually called the paintbrush, but you can unlock it, if I recall, at level 9. So yeah, I am going to go grab it and we will start to paint things. Okay, so here's where I keep all of my paintbrushes and all of my dyes. We're just gonna grab an empty one so that I can show you guys how to actually add the paint onto the paintbrush. This is what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? So if you want to actually be able to paint something, you have to press the attack button, let's say this closet, once it stops spinning. So each item has its own color regions. The closet or the storage box happens to have only 3. Some have 6, some have 4, you know, it depends. Stop spinning. Stop it. Okay. Now, how do we actually color? So you notice that the regions are highlighted so that you can see which region is what. But if you want to actually color, you have to take a dye. Let's take a random color. I don't really care which. Let's take the red. You drag it over the paintbrush itself, and then you will see how much paint is available in that little bar there. And then you can see what it's going to look like once you paint over it. Then you press apply paint, and there you go. Let's mix and match some other colors. Let's take the yellow, I guess. If you want to change, you have to drag it again onto the paintbrush. Then you click apply paint. It'll look like this monstrosity, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's fun to paint. Let's take another color just for fun. Now we have a bit of a fiery sort of a thing going on. Oh god, this is horrible. But you know what? I'm doing it for you guys, so I don't care. Let's continue to paint other things. Actually, you know what? Let's paint the rest of the of the storage boxes, because you know, if I painted one, I have to color the rest. So again, you press the attack, you drag the paint onto the paintbrush, you choose a region. This kind of looks like the actual storage box, but nah, whatever. I'll just apply the paint anyway. Take another color, click on a region, apply the paint. Maybe this will look slightly better than what I did before, but let's see. Oops, hold on. Click the region, and it's sort of better, I guess. Still not very good, but oh well. Let's keep going. Once you start to actually paint, it's really fun. Let's have some black in there, because why not? Apply the paint. The idea, it's pretty much the same for any items that you actually paint over. Let's keep going. Let's add this. Okay. A bit of a Loki action going on here, but let's see. If there are some things that don't really have regions, but if you just paint over them like that, they'll just color that region. Which, you know, I guess I'm gonna have to keep it this way now. Let's see if we can paint the. Oh, okay, you can. Okay then. I brought an extra brush just because I felt like it. So I'm gonna have to think about the colors that I want. Start with black, cause I needs me my black. Ooh, I needs me my black. Give me the black. I'm liking it so far. Yeah, I want to pop a different color. Oh, this looks kind of weird actually. Well, maybe it'll look okay actually once I. Oh, Actually, I like this. I'm gonna keep it. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to paint your dinos and also their saddles. Right now I'm just goofing around a bit. So I have a dino out front that's waiting for us to be painted. So let's go paint. Again, you press the attack button and you have to kind of play around with, let's say, the shift and the control, and they don't have color regions. So you have to use your mouse in order to like actually paint over the dinosaur. I keep getting mixed up between the which mouse button. So yeah, you have the thinner layer like you just saw, and you also have a thicker layer like so. You can just have fun with it. You can make like cool designs on your dinos. You can have them like give them like cool stripes or something, make their eyes kind of red like I sort of did, play around with it, you know, just have fun. It'll look something like this. He looks like he's bleeding. I'm gonna have to change the color. But okay, I'm going to show you guys how you paint saddles and also in general just like other things. So if you want to paint items, you have to take a die and drag it over anything that is highlighted, and then you'll be able to paint it. So let's take the saddle as an example. We grab the die, it's highlighted. That means that you can paint it. And there you go. I'm not going to paint New Phoenix's saddle, but that's like the main idea. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That is going to be a wrap for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos every Sundays and Thursdays. If you have any requests on tutorials that you want me to make, feel free to leave a comment about it down below. If you want to see even more videos with my friend Gladys Rudd and I, go check out our channel. We'll call Glitchy Gothic Gamers, or GGG for short. And if you have any questions about anything, feel free to ask. Until next time.